Hello there guys, it's Toad Peregrine 4 here, back with another episode of Space Engineers. So, here we are. I've gone ahead and welded up the hangar here. I still don't have any lights installed, so I think step one is going to do that. But let me show you some of what I've done here. So, first of all, I like these, oh my god, mag boots. I like these windows, I think they look cool. Now, it's so dark. Let me go ahead and put these back on. So, the way that I'm going to handle depressurizing this room here is actually going to be using this oxygen tank and air vent. So this isn't hooked up with anything else, but go ahead and put our helmet on. If we depressurize this, there will always be space in this tank to fill this room, or to empty this room into, more accurately. So, once this is completely depressurized, which is almost there, then this oxygen tank is 8.3% full. Then once these come back shut, I can then go through and, repressurize the room using this. And once this room is pressurized, which will take it a minute because this is somewhat of a large room, I'm going to have all this controlled by timers. But essentially this oxygen tank is going to go back to being empty. Yeah, or at least pretty close. I'm actually not sure why it's not completely empty, but it's close enough. So I should always be able to completely drain this room and then refill it. Now you might be thinking, oh well, if you have your helmet off, you're breathing some of the air. That's very true. If I stand here long enough, you'll see this puff some air in it once the pressure gets too low. But I'll be able to, if there's like 1% low in this room or something, like it's got 98% pressurization compared to 100%, then whenever I open this door, it'll equalize it to 100%. So, the fact that this hallway is pressurized will keep it accurate, or keep it compressed. Now, I've also gone through and just made this an airlock, but I believe that what we need to do this episode is set up a little bit of production, so that way we can get some ion thrusters going. So to make ion thrusters, we need thruster components, which I have no idea what they look like. Okay, here they are. Oh no! These need gold too. Ah, no. That is really annoying. What to do? I didn't think those took gold. Man, that is really annoying. Okay, we need to get some more iron in the assembler. Which I know we have a ton of. Just can't see it because I'm annoyed. Oh, this is full. We actually don't need more iron. Whatever. Yeah, there's more iron now. Man, so just to... I was going to make a scouting vessel using ion thrusters Um, but it doesn't look like that's an option now. Oh yeah, I need to put down this button panel. Whoops, I do not want to commit suicide, in fact. So what do I need? I need 20 computers, 20 construction components, and 10 interior plates. Man, that is really annoying. What we should be able to do is make a much lighter scouting craft. But first we need some lights in here. It is too dark. So let's grab some construction components and interior plates. And let's get some lights going. So I think we're going to use probably corner lights, I think. Yeah, I like that. So 1, 2, 3, skip. 1, 2, skip. Right? Yep. And now one right over here. This is a little bit in the way of that light, but oh well. So let's go ahead and just weld these guys up. So these only can take construction components. Interesting. Whereas I think the interior lights take like a steel plate and a construction component, maybe. Or maybe they all just take 3 construction components now. I don't know. Alright. So let's go ahead and boost these guys up. Okay. Well, that's not enough light. Yeah, that is not enough light. How can we fix this? I don't want to do a spotlight, but I mean that would do it. I guess we just do some interior lights on the ceiling. Yeah, so let me see. So since this room is what, 8 wide? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 8. So maybe we'll go skip 1 from each side. I think seems reasonable. Okay. And the last one. Oh no, that doesn't go there. Oh well. And that's the wrong angle. We are losing oxygen. I hate trying to grind down interior lights. They are the worst. But we need this to be this direction. And we're not going to have enough oxygen to pressurize this room. So if we leave this open, it'll pressurize. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this if we can. Come on. Alright. So we're good on air again. So we can go ahead and turn this door back on. Hopefully this will cast enough light to light up the ground a fair bit for us. So I've been thinking about doing a new series, but I don't really have the details currently fleshed out. Um, Interior light 4, huh? Oh, it's that one. So the idea is actually going through and oh my god, can the mag boots please work? Okay. Real quick, let's just get this set. So, wow, I don't think that's hitting the ground at all. It is not. That said, everything else is reasonably lit. So I think that works. Let's go ahead and group these up real quick. So we need these interior lights and these corner lights. Okay, yeah, it's bright enough. Okay, but what the series idea is. So the series idea would be me going through and reading the Silmarillion, which is sort of a book of backstory for the Lord of the Rings universe. And then after each chapter going through and sort of summarizing what the point was of it. I think that might be interesting. I don't know. Okay, so what do we need? We need some hydrogen thrusters, a hydrogen tank, and we're looking for a small hydrogen tank, which is this modded one here. Okay, so let's see. Well, that's adorable. So we're really going for something that is just super small. So we also need an ore detector, a reactor, conveyor, gyro, and a seat. I think we'll try for a flight seat, just so I don't have to, take control of what's it called? A remote control all the time. So this thing's gonna look ridiculous, but whatever. So yeah, that will be our reverse thrust. You know what, we're also probably going to want, because we're not going to have a connector on here, we are also probably going to want a oxygen generator. Okay, is there a different one that we can use? Yes, there is. That is awesome. Okay. And there are connectors on both sides, which is good. So I think what we want... we don't want regular conveyor tubes, we want small conveyors. Which is this one, which is adorable. So go ahead and put that there. Put our oxygen generator here. Yeah, okay. Shit energy's low, huh? Let's go ahead and fix that. But yeah, essentially I'll just go through after each chapter and sort of explain, not read the chapter on camera because I don't know if like that hits any copyright nonsense, but either way, it's not really what I want to do. So let's go ahead and put this here, this here, this here. A gyroscope can go right there, reasonably. Now, the reason why I wanted this to be right there is because I want a reactor to be able to be hooked up right here, and a cargo container to be right here. And this will hold a little reserve of ice for us. And then a hydrogen thruster there. Very good. This is a ridiculous contraption, but it should be cheap and fast, and hopefully will burn as little hydrogen as possible. But yeah, I don't know exactly how I want to do this, but I think it would be an interesting thing that I certainly haven't seen on YouTube before. So I don't know, maybe maybe you guys would like it. I have to think on it a little bit more and exactly how I'd want to do the format, but yeah, sort of. If you've ever seen the channel Alt-Shift-X, which I actually don't know the origin of that name, like his username there, but it's a really, really good channel. Most of what I've seen him do is Game of Thrones explanations. Since I feel like a lot of what he does is targeted at people who just watch the show, and it's definitely very informative, and he like provides evidence for all of the theories that he covers. It's pretty neat, I think. If you're into Game of Thrones, and you know, don't mind getting a hold of some book reader information, I highly recommend it. If you're like exclusively a show watcher. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to get this conveyor just like that. Okay, now flip this around. I keep on forgetting that we don't have natural gravity. But we do need more construction components. Yeah, so I mean, I think that might be interesting doing a series like that. Um, I don't know. I wouldn't do it, in the same style that like Alt Shift X does his videos. Um, just because I would be covering. They'd be much more brief videos. Um, so. Okay, what else do I need? Sorry, I'm sort of rambling here just a little bit. So let's go ahead and will an ore detector go right here? Yes, it will. And then maybe on the other side, do a beacon and a spotlight. Wrong way. Okay. Yeah. Completely forgot that the small ship beacon actually doesn't require um, any radio components. Because reasons. What are those reasons? I have no idea. I forget what else I needed, but I know I needed 3 reactor components, which I don't have. I'm pretty sure I've got the material. It's gravel. I don't know if I actually brought any gravel up. We may have to mine a little bit. Of stone to get that going. Yeah, this is a pretty ridiculous design, I've got to say. Let's grab... I know we need a bunch more large steel tubes. Let's just grab all of them. Oh, do we have any detector components? Oh, I wish I knew what they looked like. Okay, we do not. So, let's see. And we only need 1 detector component, which is nickel and iron. So if we go over here, grab our assembler, grab a little bit of nickel, and go ahead and pull this out. Very good, very good. And I know we need some motors as well. So let's grab that once I find it. We need 3 reactor components, which are gravel and silver. So okay, we do have some gravel. Let's go ahead and put the nickel back. And silver. And in theory, that should produce okay. Okay, let's grab some more gravel. Okay, there we go. One more reactor component. And we'll probably have to slap a battery on here as well, which is kind of annoying, but because I doubt we'll be able to access can these mag boots work a little bit better, please? Yeah, if we can access this reactor, we won't need a battery, but I doubt we can. So yeah, let's just slap on a small battery as well, because we just really need enough power to, yeah, this guy, what does this take? Steel plates, construction components, computers, and power cell. Okay, not too bad. Let's go ahead and grab some uranium. So let's grab maybe 2 kilograms, because we really don't need much. But go ahead and put this here. Should have enough power to automatically go and grab that uranium. Let's ditch our inventory. Okay, our reactor has gotten power, which is excellent. Okay. Now let's grab some ice, which we actually don't have very much of, but yeah, pretty small reservoir here though. Let's look at the, oh, there's an incomplete hydrogen. It's this one. 1 large steel tube is all we need. Very nice. So now let's go ahead and let's go ahead and grab that. Let's just call this an H2 Scout. Flight seat, we don't really need to see much information on. Spotlight, we don't really need to see that either. Don't need to see that. Gyro is just going to hang out. Reactor can just hang out. We don't really need to see the cargo container, I don't think. We do need to see the hydrogen tank. Yeah, 10 kilometers is probably fine for that. And the ore detector, yeah, well, we don't have an antenna on here, so we actually don't need to do that. And this guy can go ahead and get hidden as well. Same with this. Okay. And now we go ahead and do that. Okay, pretty happy with this so far. What time is it? Don't want this episode. Oh, well, we are pretty much at the end of this episode. Well, okay, I guess what I'll do before next episode is get this guy all fueled up, which might take a little while. So, yeah. I think that's going to be all for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.